Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we get ready for the thrills of hydroplane racing along the Detroit River, charter a fishing boat out on Lake St. Clair, and then we head to Macomb County for burgers, beer, and baseball, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
There we can see them. They pull from alongside. They are ready. Outstanding boat race.
It's time for the hydroplane races along the Detroit River in America's great comeback city. Steve, how exciting to be out there on the river. Tell me, what does it feel like?
Well, gosh, it's Detroit, and this time of year, this is such a beautiful city. I think people don't realize there's so much to see and do here. Like this weekend, the boat race, you got Belle Isle across the way, the Detroit River is crystal clear water. I'm from South Florida, but this is pretty cool.
So would you say that a fishing excursion on Lake St. Clair is worth a trip from out of state?
By all means.
Yeah.
With it being a world-class fishery, I've had customers from as far as Maine to Alaska. I know in one particular case, I had a gentleman that was coming from Texas specifically to fish on Lake St. Clair for one day, 4 muskies, and his goal was to catch a 50-incher. Talk about a little pressure, right? You know, talk about a little pressure. Yeah, we did. Yeah. We actually caught
That's great.
We caught 2 50-inchers that day. Let's get your burberries down there. All right, you ready? It's the first time that I've ever seen them on my boat. All right. There's your first muskie.
Wow, look at the size of him. He's huge. My
go.
first muskie ever out on Lake St. Clair. So hey, if you want to take a cruise, just down there we've got Diamond Jack's Riverboat Cruises. At this end we've got the Detroit Princess Riverboat that goes up and down the river. Or you can cruise it in luxury aboard the Ovation Yacht, which docks just down there at the Port Authority. And of course, if you want an international view, right there, that's Canada. And hey, if you want even more fun, we've got this awesome 3-mile river walk. You can jog it, you can rent bikes and bike ride along it, you can even go kayaking. There's a carousel, there's all kinds of fun in the summer. They've got water squirting up for the kids to run through, and it's all just right outside the Renaissance Center. We're heading back towards downtown, and the view gets even prettier as the lights come on. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous skyline?
Detroit, Michigan, what do you say?
It's a beautiful night here in Detroit, Michigan. Everybody's out here having a good time. We're rocking out. Perfect.
What do you think about Detroit?
I love Detroit, man.
Yeah.
All my family grew up here, so I love coming back.
Yeah.
Every time we come back, there's just an awesome vibe. We were just out at Ford Field for the Chesney concert last weekend, here again. And every time we come here, everybody's ready to have a good time. So I love to come back as often as possible.
Well, we want you back as often as you come. All right, thanks.
Thanks,
Get back. I'm now at the historic Fort Wayne along the Detroit River for their After Dark Ghost Tour.
We actually we thought we saw a figure standing next to the lady, but also we caught something that we never caught. Looked like it was an image of something crawling on all fours, like an animal.
One of the best EVPs I ever heard on this site. He says, "Is that you that just slammed the door?" Right at the end of about 1.5 minutes of silence, you hear, "Leave me alone."
They've got music all weekend long, big acts, grand scale for the Grand Prix.
1, 2, 3, everybody! Throw your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care.
What is Noel Night? Well, there's stuff happening everywhere. There's live music, and right in front of the DIA, they've got people down there carving ice, making beautiful ice sculptures. Every place is lit so beautifully. So the great thing about the ice rink here is that it's open all winter long, not just during the holiday season, although it'd be a great time to come down here during Christmas break and come check out the ice rink. A great tip if you're flying into Metro Detroit or have family and friends coming in from out of town is that the Park and Fly package at Metro Airport allows a visitor to get up to 7 nights parking along with shuttle service to and from the airport to participating hotels. Use your fingers, no utensils.
Nothing, no utensils. And then it's also very customary to feed each other, if you don't mind.
I don't? No.
Now
Customary.
feed you.
Okay, you put it in my
will
mouth
feed-
or I
yes,
take?
exactly. Exactly. That's the way it works.
Oh, and it's fantastic.
Exactly, that's the way it works, okay?
These are all beers that we distribute in the market, so you can find any of these.
Isn't that
randomly
lovely? Oh
on
my
Metro
goodness,
Detroit.
that is really good. It's so light too to have a coffee flavor. So the Twilight Trails, are there headlights on the Segways?
Headlights on the Segways, and we also light up the trails some.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
The wine industry is grueling and a little offbeat.
Things take longer than they do.
It's summer in the northwest corner of Michigan, and in Traverse City, tourists and locals flock to the 2 peninsulas that jut out into Grand Traverse Bay to enjoy the scenery and a little local wine.
Front Street is filled with great restaurants and bars. It's a great spot to sell our wine.